everybody, Don Wettrick with another vlog here with Colin Wareham. Today in class, I established a routine, and it is something that we're actually going to try to gamify, and it may seem weird to you, but stick with me. A lot of times, routines that you stick to will help build better habits. And this one here is what we are basically calling the hour of power. I stole a lot of this from Stephen Kotler, who is kind of a flow research expert. And essentially is, you can see it on the board. Number one, I'm asking them to get 8 hours of sleep a night. Colin, why is that so difficult?
Because, I mean, when you're a high school student, you're working a job and you got homework and everything to do after school, it's pretty hard to fit an 8-hour sleep schedule in when pretty busy, so. Yet
all the research says that they should try to get 8 hours, so therefore try to back off on the homework. No 3 hours of homework a night. I don't like that. All right, so number two, what I call Hydrate. When you wake up in the morning, you're hungry, but you're also more dehydrated than you are anything. So therefore, when you get up, I ask that you spend not just a glass of water, but if you can, please try to have 10 minutes of meditation, prayer, whatever your philosophy is. That time of quietness and reflection and a time to hydrate your body is important for your brain, it's important for your body, soul, everything else. All right, so after that, if you...
10-minute walk and talk.
Yes.
Right.
Why is the walk and talk so important? We do this in our class. Why is it so important to walk and talk?
Well, I mean, if you think about what you're doing when you're walking and talking, you're getting your legs moving, you're getting your body involved, you're getting blood flowing through the body, you're getting the brain active, and then it's easier to come up with ideas, easier to make sure that you got everything down before the day starts. So when you walk and talk before everything, make sure you're starting off right, really.
Yep, your brain activates at a higher level when it's in motion, therefore sitting isn't good. And plus, I'm asking them to do this without social media. Don't turn that on yet. Next is uninterrupted work time. At some point in your day, and by the way, I'm encouraging them to try to get up a little earlier, but if you win the morning, you win the day. Hashtag Tim Ferriss.
Right.
But if you do that, you're not interrupted. Don't turn off your social media, anything. Just try to have 15 minutes of uninterrupted time. You get a lot done.
Also, don't answer emails before noon. That's a big one John told me. Because if you get up in the morning, first thing you do is answer emails, you're killing your productivity for the whole day.
And you're worrying about other people's initiatives, not yours. Yeah, you fall down that rabbit hole. I'm guilty of that. The other thing, number 5, is that I try to beg my students and myself at age 45, try to get 10, 20, optimal 30 minutes of cardio or exercise a day. If that's working out with weights, that's one thing, but even if it's brisk walking, running down hills, that gets you into flow states even better. So try to be active at least 30 minutes a day. That's just good life advice, not just class advice. Number 6, I'm not even going to go on the flaw side, but number 6 is after you're about ready to go to bed, after you start reflecting on the day, I'm asking you to reflect, but then also send yourself an email of tomorrow's top 3 things. Therefore, when you're in that mode of uninterrupted work time, that is a chance then for you to check your email and then get a reminder of, because you may wake up and just know that that's what you need to do, but the top 3 list you might have forgotten by noon, which is when you check your email. Right. It's important to have. Lastly, number 7, and this is one of my most favorite things in the world to do, and I started to not do it at the beginning of the year, so I'm going to hold myself accountable, and that is send one email of gratitude a day. It is so important.
Always
Why is that important?
Though. Always to someone
Yes, you can't repeat. Sending it to your mom every day doesn't count. Right. That'd be sweet though.
Because it makes you uncomfortable if you do it to someone you don't know, and then it gets you to start to appreciate things that you don't usually notice.
And why else would, why is this difficult? And why is it good for you that this is difficult?
I mean, if you think about it, when you have to step out of your comfort zone, especially when you're emailing someone, something that you don't usually pick up on, it gets you to be a little more gracious and to have a more, I guess you could say an attitude of gratitude, and it allows you to look around you to see more positivity. And this class is all about looking for opportunities.
Yep.
So when you're looking around for stuff people do well, and you're giving people these emails of gratitude, it opens up your mind to be able to look at these opportunities that
couldn't have said it better.
Even better. So.
It's too often people on Twitter are looking for reasons to be offended and triggered. I'm training my students to look for opportunities to say, I love what you're doing and I think it's awesome. Yeah. So in the world where people are complaining, I want to see them, I want to have them see that the world is filled with opportunities and to reach out. Magically, they will find that people will start being nice to you when you're nice to them. That is kind of our flow, hour of power. Steve Kotler, thank you so much for the inspiration. Those are our 7 tips. If you have any suggestions of what we may have missed, let us know. If you're a parent, have your kids do this. Heck, you should do this. If you are a student, you should honestly start doing this kind of stuff. It is powerful.
It works across any education, any job, no matter where you're at. I mean, it can help really anyone who's in the same position. If me as an entrepreneur, as a student entrepreneur, this is huge. I mean, but even as a student or anyone just doing anything, it's real important.
Daily routines like this help you stay disciplined. All right, very much appreciate all the comments and subscriptions you guys have done already. For Colin, this is Don Wettrick reminding you again that opportunities are everywhere. We'll see you.